Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with your host, GreatTaz. Now let's get this battle on the road in 3, 2, 1, roll out. Hello everyone, GreatTaz here once again with another replay from World of Tanks. And we are watching myself once again play in the T54E1, the Tier 9 American autoloader that leads into the T57. This is a heavy tank now, and the version of this game is 1.14. Alright, so let's get on with the battle. As you can see here, we head off into the fields, into the normal area. The majority of heavies go. There we got in front of us the Concept 1B. That is a Tier 9 heavy tank. It's a pretty interesting heavy tank. I don't own it, so I can't tell you much about it. Other than it is a very interesting tank, and it got 10 more hit points than we do. It has a very interesting turret. But the biggest thing coming up is going to be the new American heavy line that's coming out. Let's talk about that. They are a bunch of very interesting looking tanks at the least. As you can see here, we'll go back into that in a second here. Moving on up, trying to get some spots up here, get some shots. Okay, here comes the IS-3A moving around. All right, we're going to push down here a little bit, trying not to get, now the T54 here, E1 doesn't have the greatest armor. It does have a decent fire rate and stuff like that, but it doesn't have the greatest armor. As you can see there, that the Mushin took a good shot right into us right there. Trying to get some shots, keep him tracked. Maybe Artie or something can actually hit him, and there's no Artie. Alright, well, you know, watching a replay, and I don't even know what the hell's going on in the replay. That's pretty funny. Here, we're going to reload. Of course, we got to reload. We got 4 rounds in this tank. Now, this is a 105mm cannon. This comes from the T69, which if you've ever played up through this line, you'll understand that the T69 and the T54, the T69's top gun and their T54E1's first gun is the same gun, and you literally have to almost always use APCR to actually do anything. You have to use the gold rounds because they really suck. Here I'm trying to look to see where he just hit me. Can't really find it. So I go ahead and move on. I noticed on the minimap the Primo Victoria over there. Take a shot at it, and unfortunately don't get a good hit. It actually bounces off the front. As you can see here, the Primo, it's in a good position, but it's not in a great position. So watching our left and watching our right. We got 1 round. I could reload, but this thing takes a little bit of time to reload. It's a good 20-30 seconds to reload a whole clip. And the way it always ends up with me is I'm loading a clip as that the the enemy comes around the corner. So here we go ahead. The Primo's not coming out. It looks like we're safe, and we're going ahead and load up the clip. And of course, here comes the Primo out. And we can get some shots, but as you can see, we're still loading. So it is a little bit slower reloading. It doesn't have I don't know, just the American tanks seem to be on the lower mid tier of type of vehicles, in all of them. Some of them have real good turrets, and some of them have real bad turrets. Oh, here we got the turtle coming along. All right, we're gonna take some shots at it. See if we can do anything with it. Unfortunately, the turtle is very armored up. I'm going to take a shot at that. We ricochets off our front turret, so we got some time sitting here trying to get some shots into it. Another ricochet shot on it. We're down to 1 round. Unfortunately, we have to back up, and the turtle's going to get a shot into us right there. It does suck that this tank does, I mean, it's really very mediocre. maybe it's just because I'm a mediocre player and I don't play this tank as well as I could, or I really ain't the greatest tank player all around. Overall, it's really hard to do. And I love how the Emil's saying thanks for letting the turtle around. I really had no choice. I couldn't do anything about it. I was already pounding him like there was no tomorrow. The people who really let that one go was the Char Future and the T28. They let the turtle come around on that side. There was nothing I could really do on that. So, you know, it is what it is. People are going to complain just to complain sometimes. All right, here, see, we're almost loaded. I'm trying to get some spots. Still loading. Got 9 seconds left. All right, pulling up. Nope, not going to get the shot on that. There is the turtle. All right, we're going to put a round in the backtrack so it can't move. And then just go ahead and put 4 rounds right into it. Fixes its track. We're going to take it completely out right there. And then back off and reload. That turtle didn't know we were coming, and we got a good spot in. Got to be able to take out of its track to make it where it couldn't move, and then put rounds into its engines and attempt to create a fire to make it burn quicker or to die quicker. So in turn, that is what killed that turtle. He put himself in a very bad position, making it where that he could be shot at from multiple angles. He does have a good front armor, but they don't have a very good rear armor. As you can see here, we are winning 7 kills to 5 currently, but the hit points is not a lot of different. There we take a shot at the Mution right there. It bounced. There we got one from the 50. Ammo storage is shot. Not sure where that came from. The Scorpion G, which is back there, which is slinging APCR or gold rounds. There you can see the G-Sor actually fired at the E75. That tells us that the G-Sor and the Scorpion G are back there in the corner, where you know, TDs normally hide. There you got the E75 saying he got 3,800 damage, and that's okay by him, which is a pretty good amount of damage overall. Here we're loading, waiting to load up again and get a full clip. As you can see, the T28 moves in and up there on the Char Future 4, and as ours slowly start pushing. Now I'm taking the lower line here due to the simple fact that I don't want the Scorpion G or the G-Sor to get any shots in on me, because either one of them gets a shot in on me, I'm pretty much dead, because, you know, people in this game just, you know, sling gold rounds because, you know, that's all they know how to do, because they don't try to go for the weak points. They don't do stuff like that. They just straight out, you know, keep shooting. So they know they're going to most likely penetrate. Now, there's the Progetto 54 that's over there somewhere. I'm looking at the minimap, and I don't want to get caught out in the open with it, because it got 3 or 4 rounds that it could shoot. Here I'm trying to get around to the point to be able to shoot it. It's not in a very good spot for me, as the Kunstpanzer 07 RH gets over there, starts taking some shots into him, and the Standard B also. Here they are pushing around the corner. As you can see here, there is the G-Sor right there. The Kunstpanzer found him, and unfortunately the Kunstpanzer 07 was taken out by the G-Sor. Here we're moving around the corner trying to get some shots in on the G-Sor. Like I said, if I take one shot from either one of these tanks, I could end up dead. There I take a shot, but it's a complete miss. Of course, now I am spotted at this point in time, and now I have to play very strategic here. Move around the corner trying to get some shots. Trying these, not the greatest spots right here, but we're trying to do what we can there. Get a good spot in on the G-Sor for another 406 damage, and then we finish a quest or a campaign mission right there. Right there we go. And here we go. Gonna pull on up. Let the Standard B pull up here. Got 2 rounds in the clip. Looking for the Scorpion. Right there he is. Scorpion takes a shot. That was all he needed. That leaves us, takes out the STGB, and now I am reloading. But there we go. 3,931 damage. Seen. Needed 3,952 to actually get 74.05%. With that, we're going to go over to wattrecords.com to see how we did. Alright, then here we go, folks. Wattrecords.com, that's where I upload all my stuff. And as you can see here, right over here, I put it T54E1. We got a first class badge, and that first class badge came with the almost 1100 base experience. So you might as well say 1100 base experience. As you can see here, I was number 2 in experience. I was number 3 in experience because the E75 got more, and number 2 overall in damage. I got Fire for Effect, which I've said before is one of the easiest ones to get. As you can see here, it was a over 5,000 WNA game right there. So as you can see, we did pretty well, and there's only 2 people to get awards. The Panzer 07 got Confederate, and then the T28 got Top Gun. Did only get 2 kills in that overall battle. I fired 22 rounds. Out of that 22 rounds, 20 of them hit. Only 11 of them penetrated. That is the bad. No splash damage. 3,931. Only 100 damage, was over 300 meters from long range. 5 received, 4 penetrated. Again, like I said, not the greatest armor on this tank, and 1 non-penetration. It's just, they need to, I think, buff a little bit of spots, because you see shots like that are on a weld, and a weld in a hull, or a angle point in a hull, is literally like the combination of the 2 points in thickness, and the game doesn't see it as that way. So if you hit right on the seam, it takes the lesser of the 2 values. It doesn't take the 2 values and literally add them together. If you hit a round on a corner, actual thickness is thicker than what the game allows it to. But the game don't take that into account. Alright, as you can see, I blocked only 330, 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 damaged, only 2 destroyed, 21 damage from assistance, traveled a little, just under 2.5 kilometers, 38,000 there spent or received for this battle, was without a premium, spent quite a bit, basically 35,000, so I only came out with 3,000. As you can see here, I got 1,000 base experience. It was a ×2, 550 for completing missions or events, and then the total is 2748. Overall, it was a real good battle, and I did enjoy myself there. So if you like this video, please take the moment now to click that like button. And also, there's another way, if you like the battle, to let me know. If you go to the link that is down in the description down here and click it, it'll bring you to this page right here. Now you may have to sign in. As you see, I am signed in. There's a sign in, log out. To log in, all you have to do is click that. It'll bring up a little thing asking you what server you play on, whether it's Europe, Russia, Southeast Asia, or North America. You just click that, and it may ask you to log in with your Wargaming account. Go ahead and do that. Click it. It'll bring you back to this page, and there will be a thumbs up either right here and a thumbs down right here. Go ahead and click that thumbs up, and it tells everyone that you liked this battle and thought it was a good battle. With that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's really not anything else to say. I'm going to get on out of here, and guess what? I may see you on the battlefield.